his vision for Kenya's digital advancements is very evident, not just within the country, but also he's putting Kenya on the global map by taking onto platforms like MWC Barcelona, discussing about CBDCs, discussing about various advancements that the government and the regulators are taking, into consideration and making it, favorable in terms of the framework for BFSI sector as well. May I please request Mr. Engineer John Kipchumba Tanui, Principal Secretary, State Department of ICT and Digital Economy, please join me on stage. Please give a big round of applause for Mr. Tanui.
It's a great honor and pleasure for me to join you this morning for the 20th Connected Banking Summit. This is a great event. We are undertaking many initiatives under our Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy that is aimed at enabling the country achieve the desired economic transformation. Kenya, like many other African and other countries, have set blueprints for their economic transformation. In Kenya, we have what we call the Vision 2030 that lays the foundation for Kenya's transformation, looking from economic, political, and social. And we've been working on this. We are approaching the 2030 mark, and we are accelerating this transformation. And we have now what we call the bottom-up transformation agenda that looks at utilizing the focus on 5 areas to accelerate our transformation. Looking at how to accelerate growth in agriculture, looking at the MSMEs and cooperatives. We're looking at healthcare, how to achieve the universal healthcare. We're looking at how to address one of the biggest African issues, the growth of urbanization and the demand of housing, smart living environment for our people. And lastly, the digital superhighway and creative economy, which on its own is a thematic area, but also an enabler for the other focus areas. I was privileged to listen a few comments from here. The first comment I heard somebody talking about dragon fruits, about farming. That's one of my favorite fruits. And it's good to see how linking to banking and technology can transform our agro industry, agro business, and looking at how technology can accelerate realization of inclusion and equity in our country. Some of the programs we are running at the ministry includes enhancing broadband connectivity in Kenya. We have a very ambitious plan to ensure that every public institution in the country, which is about 74,000, are connected with broadband. We have made good strides. We have good progress. We believe by June, July, we will have done close to 6,000, 7,000 there. And in another 2 years, we should be crossing 50,000. This is a very ambitious plan. We believe it has huge transformation. By doing that, we also expect to enable the private sector to accelerate the connectivity to businesses and homes so that our homes are connected with broadband. At the beginning of 2022, we had about 1.2 million homes and businesses connected with fixed broadband. As of now, we are at about 1.5 million. Our aim is to take this to match the connections we have with electricity, which stands at about 9.6 million. So our aim is to make sure our homes and businesses are connected with broadband. This will give us the inclusion, this will give us equity, and enable our people access the opportunities in the digital space. We are also building digital hubs, one in every ward in our country. Whilst the President is laying a foundation stone for one of the 1,450 digital hubs, the first 100 pilot driven by the government at Dagoretti South. So we believe these digital hubs will become platforms for innovation. Some of the comments that came here is about focusing on innovative solutions. that are unique to our situation, including a common here that areas that you can have applications, you can enjoy the service even off network and update when the network is available. We believe these innovation hubs will be good foundations. We are also happy that we're already putting within the country some of the continental innovation hubs. We are working with UNDP as part of a program called Tumbuktu, which is establishing 10 innovation hubs across the continent, each with a different theme. For example, Kigali, focusing on health tech. Kenya is focusing on green tech, and it was launched last year, December, hosted at Concert Technopolis. These are some of the initiatives that we want to try. We also launched one with partnership of German government in Mombasa, which is looking at also enabling innovations and startups to grow. So this is an interesting space that we want to link with the financial sector, an area that our country is known because of the fintech, the M-Pesa that has positioned our country. And we want to continue to accelerate that. We are digitizing in government, and I believe those from the banking sector, you are part of the biggest beneficiaries, that the digitization that is going on in government and in the same with the impact that now it's also causing digitization in the private sector, so that we can build a digital society and a digital country. We will continue to work with the various stakeholders. Earlier today, we were having the Microsoft AI tour, which was the 5th stop in the African continent, in Nairobi. And it's good to see the conversation of AI even in this forum, because this is an emerging tool that will have huge impact to our country. And one of the easiest way to understand is the potential of AI. It will be like a new connectivity that you need to be connected to. We know all of us must connect to the national grid to access power. In the future, you must also connect to AI tools, to AI agents, to AI potentials. So it's going to be such a powerful tool that in your house, you have to be connected to the AI grid, in your office, in your car, and so forth. And many of us are already subscribing. You are probably ChatGPT on your phone. You're already subscribing. The way you pay for your electricity bill, you're already paying for an AI assistant to support your work. This is an area that we are happy as a country to look at. We are launching very soon the AI strategy, and soon going to policy, and we'll be engaging stakeholders. So you are in the right forum, the country that is pro-technology, pro-transformation, and pro-digital. We invite you to input and share your comments, and we'll be seated here. My colleagues will be here throughout the day to ensure that we tap into the minds of these great people. How many of you are from outside Kenya? And I put up your hand. Very good. Karibuni Kenya. Karibu Kenya. I think you should know a few words. Karibu, asante, welcome. We are very proud to host you in Kenya, and we are looking forward for this collaboration, even in the years to come. Looking forward to participating again in the coming years. And colleagues here from Kenya, as a ministry, Jennifer would like to work closer with the team that are in the banking sector. You saw our central bank recently initiated a process on another very big emerging global area, digital assets, an area that we would like to have conversations, equip our people with the tools. Kenya is a great adopter of technology. We have the biggest number of players in the crypto space. And we want to make sure we unlock more potential for our people, and those conversations are things we are looking forward to.